Gary Trent Jr. wears number 33, the same number his father wore as a Toronto Raptor for his brief stint in TO. And the Toronto Raptors open up with possession.
And one of the best shooters in this league.
Gary Trent Jr. sends it to Siakam. Here's Rockford's finest and Fred VanVleet knocking it down. Leo, they're 26th in the league. They're not necessarily in a hurry, but they're very efficient typically.
I agree. You know, Chris Paul does a great job of deciding when they run and when they play in their half court.
Freddie V once again. Kyle Lowry, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 9 dimes against the Nuggets as Gary Trent Jr. knocks it down.
Inside out, getting the ball in the paint, making the right decisions, and he wants to see that continue.
Chris Paul. Jumper rattles around and through.
The dynamics of having a Chris Paul running the show for this team.
Averaging a double-double. Lowry in the corner. OG over Booker. The corner three for OG. Anunoby from Ancaster. OG on the switch. Underneath. Short corner turnaround. And Ayton
and you can live with
down.
that. Two guys that contributed very nicely to the win against Denver, now out of the lineup.
They are out due to NBA health and safety protocols.
Oh!
VanVleet on fire here in the opening quarter.
No hesitation. Don't fade. Just go straight up and over the defender.
Paul, Ayton, nobody at the rim.
Yeah, those are the issues you really want to be.
We used to hang out a lot, but G. Trent was a heck of a player. I mean, he was so strong, physical presence, and he was undersized big man, but he was a heck of a player, totally different than his son.
In his 7th season, 28 years of age, and an Achilles injury coming back from that, played in just 21 games a season ago as Booker lays it up and through.
Well, let's see how it plays out, but I'm excited about the possibility.
As the length, here's Cam Johnson, and he sticks it from the short corner. Now down to 8. Booker on him. Pascal backing in, spinning. Shot
Nice.
good.
Oh, that was impressive.
10 points. Unlikely he's going to get paid.
A lot of money.
Yep, as he should. And for the Raptors, getting 2 players back key, right? 2 players, 1 a starter.
He's a lefty, and he has the experience. He has only started 5 games with Portland this season, but have played very well shooting the ball and scoring in those games.
In the first half, really set the tone, especially on the second night of a back-to-back for Denver.
Completely agree. They took the game to the Nuggets.
Raptors in Phoenix on January 6th, and they lost that game. What a denial on the inside. Lowry transition 3. Got it. Anunoby. Here's Trent. He'll swing it. Baines over to Flynn. Fires a 3 confidently. And it goes. Flynn with a rebound.
Ooh.
Flynn stutter step with the left. No. Baines unable to follow.
That looked a little bit like Fred VanVleet on that move.
And the no look to Bridges.
I'm sure Nick Nurse enjoys it a lot more than I do.
Yeah. Chris Paul has Baines, drives by him right to the rim. Help doesn't come.
Yeah, you can't isolate your big man like that.
They went 8-0, missed out on the playoffs, and then the acquisition of Chris Paul, the future Hall of Famer, with a putback. His jumper rolls off the back of the iron. Booker in the paint over VanVleet, and Phoenix by 3. Siakam, shovel pass back over to VanVleet as Ayton in space decides to give it up. Pascal going to work on Crowder, using his quickness out on the right wing. Gary Trent Jr. there. And Ayton, when the help comes, Ayton's wide open. Pardon me, Raptors when 4.5 seconds remain. And Booker, OG scoops it up. Loses it. Fred.
Game so far. Kyle's been struggling shooting the ball, just 1 of 5, but you have to figure this. Yesterday must have been an extremely emotional day.
That's a great point.
You're almost
4 threes, a franchise mark out of Wednesday night. They're 7 of 26 here. Entry pass, Ayton. Ayton underneath, just going to work on Siakam. Scal now attacking. Kick out, Trent. Backing in on Paul, rising up, and nice. Jumper is good for Gary Trent Jr. in the building in Tampa. And you're seeing that more and more throughout the United States in all sports as Bridges gets it back and lays it up and through.
Dig yourself a hole. This Phoenix Suns team has been playing great basketball, and it's going to be a lot harder to try to dig back out.
Bridges up top, Ayton. And he's fouled the and one. Raptors down 9. Booker, the 3, and he sticks it.
He steps in the gym. He's in range.
Paul. Crowder goes in for the slam. Siakam with the denial, but Ayton comes away with it and puts it back up and through. Kyle Lowry on the attack.
And you know, as the game goes on, hopefully Kyle's going to settle down a little bit and get back into his groove offensively. Rebounding wise, really important to get after that basketball. Good strong move by OG.
Siakam on the glass. That's his 9th rebound. He'll bring it into the front court. Bain sets a screen. Draws a crowd. Fred with the 3. And it goes. Bucket and book it. They'll clear out for him.
Nice.
Saric comes with the double. Baines. And Baines able to bank it in. And it's a 7-0 run. Raptors trail by 14. Van Vliet operating. And the reverse layup is good. And they're looking to continue that here in what is a very challenging season where they're in Tampa as Siakam knocks it down. Shooting 26% on the season from the field, 18% from three-point range.
Well, still getting comfortable, right? Had a lot of time in a G League, and hopefully that's, and he looks a lot more confidence that's coming up from there.
8-point game. Langston Galloway. And the runner is good. And the Suns back up by 10. Here's Hood backing in with a left. Spinning. Shot is good. 9 of 30. Raptors are 10 for 37. Baines on the inside.
Distribution, right? Different guys at different times. Here you go again.
And Saric on the inside.
Getting some stops, get the rebounds, execute, and you got an opportunity with 6.5 to go.
Lowry connects.
Comes down to the end of the game. They're not afraid to take it, and they believe they can make it.
Too easy for Paul. Of the Sun. Here's Siakam. A little shake, shimmy, backing in with the left.
Nice move. Strong move.
30 in the paint. OG gets bumped. Boucher on the inside. Phoenix hasn't lost back-to-back games since a 3-game skid in the 3rd week of January. Van Vliet, corner 3. And Chris Paul can live in that mid-range. Siakam backs up, now attacks Ayton with the denial. Phoenix has a foul to give Leo. Fred attacking and goes right at Crowder. OG stays with them. Tough angle.
Oh, man.
Rebound.
Gotta get that ball.
Paul goes down, tied up, and a timeout taken. On the clock and the score, you go for the steal. If not, you got a foul. And Booker trying to play a keep away.
That's a smart play by Phoenix.
This organization has been in this spot.
And deservingly so. He is without a doubt an all-star.
Portland leads in Orlando. They're rebuilding. Siakam, 3 doesn't go. And unfortunately for the Toronto Raptors, they're unable to